Hi guys, it's Tanya from 4Girls Jewelry. I would love to share today a pendant that I create with this Celtic design. Some people call it Celtic, but despite all the confusion, I love this knot and incorporate a lot in my jewelry. So let's pick up some wires and let's start creating. I also made one sterling silver pair. So I want to show you how I create the knot and the frame so you can use it as the earrings or a part of your pendant. For the earrings you might use thinner gauge. This one is 21 and 18 because I like frame to be a little bit thicker for the pendant. For earrings I probably will go with a thinner wire for the frame, so I don't want them to be very heavy. You see that those are dark because I really nicely pre-annealed them, which is that those are heated, even though it's 21 gauge, but I wanted them to be very soft. And for the knot, you need any object that is round. It's just easier for me. Let's see, I will measure wires. You don't need a long wires. So those are 21 gauge and approximately 7.5 inch long, 7.5. That's enough for that type, that long knot. So what I do, I just go around my tube. Approximately we have to have it centered, and it could be even smaller because this one's pretty large. You can also use your ring mandrel and maybe size 6. And just make sort of like you start the ring with a rose, like a rose ring. You go twist, like go around, and the wires need to go back to the same place where it came from. Same with the other part. So you create those little beautiful loops. I like organic look, so I don't strike to have them perfect. So I will remove from my mandrel, or ring mandrel. So now we have wire that goes here, and we slowly go underneath. Just hold them. If they nicely pre-annealed, that's the key. Need to be soft. So you went underneath, slowly go. That's what you have. So let's go this way, underneath, and then what we have to do is, you can do inside, like this, and go around. And you cut your wires, chop them off. Just tie them. If you destroyed a little bit this knot, it's okay, you can go back later. Now we need to do the other side. So we have put it back a little bit so you can see what we did. We did only one side. The other side, that's how the wires was. They were going same direction. On top, then we have to go underneath this. Hold it, just hold it nicely. If it's misshaped a little bit, you can later go back a little bit. But I like to hold it very firmly. So now we have inside, go inside, help with the pliers if you need to, don't rush. Oops. Sorry, my pup decided to eat. And then you go around. I know it's constantly making like, try to fold. And now we just cut it, the excess. And fold. Okay, so we have like a big mess. You can put it back on the mandrel. Nicely set. And now we remove from that and cut in the middle. Straighten that wire. Beautiful knot. So we have this weird Celtic knot. See, that's it's like this. I like to open these two ends. 1, 2, and for now we just leave it, because we will make a frame. If you make a pendant, these are 18 gauge wires. So I would just, let me measure it. It's 7 inches long. So we put, find the middle and just do the kick. Something like that. Let's see. So I always form by hand, but you can use any, maybe something that you curve your wires if you have something that helps. I just like to do by hand. Need to be more, just take up time, or you can use maybe these if you wanted to. I didn't use on the other ones, but why not? It's even faster than by hand. Looks pretty. Okay, I wanna make it sort of you can make it wider or more skinnier, but just for me it's a length. Like I don't want it very large. I want to okay, I think it's good. I will just twist one end. That's it. I love hammer, so when I finish this frame and those other pendants that I finish, I nicely hammer it. So I will quickly hammer, and my block is right there. You don't need to hammer a lot, but that will give you a lot of texture when you polish your piece. Now we have this beautiful knot that we will just put it in the middle, and all you have to do is nicely tight your ends. 1, 2. It's so easy, guys. It is easy. This looks complicated, but it's so easy. One of those easy projects too. So just make sure they nicely tucked in. That's number 2. Then we work with the bottom one. I like to push this knot because it has room to wiggle there. So I push a little bit to the top. So the little circle is sitting perfectly here. And just attach to the frame. Okay. It's still soft from nicely pre-annealing. I like that. Okay, so when we're done, you can look at your knot and decide if you want to do any correction there. I like that it has that little sort of opening there. And all you have to do, you take your rubber mallet and just hammer it. The more you hammer, the tougher it will be. So then make sure it's like sitting in the middle. Do it more. And then you have it your pendant. I like to, when I cut this piece, I also hammer and use my pliers to make the bail here. But what I want to tell you, that this pendant can go, you can use it in your jewelry just like this, or I did one upside down. I flip it the other way. So instead of putting this way, I just flip it down, put the bead here, and in that little room that we still have it here, I put 2 jump rings and just make necklace this way. Also, I thought it's so cool to experiment with twisted wire. It doesn't even look like it's the same knot because I put 2 twisted wires for this component. And same way, I just made fancier frame here with irregular sort of oval, and then I put wire wrapping around attached to the bigger jump rings, and the same knot was on top of it, and then I hammer it. Attached the same way exactly like I did the other pendant, just hammer. I hope you guys like this tutorial. I hope you can make a lot of Celtic or Celtic designs. Could be beautiful in the bracelets, maybe as a part of the bracelet. It doesn't have to be this frame. It could be maybe even square. If you think about it, it could be just a square with the two with separate wires maybe, and you can just make it component more flat so it can go on your wrist and then chain. I think that will be cool, as well as earrings. So I think I will play also with the different shapes, maybe more straight and wire here. Like I said, you know, it will be cool probably. It will look nice. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you like this very simple Celtic idea. Leave me a comment below so we'll know if you like it or not. And I will see you next Tuesday with some other cool ideas. Stay healthy. See you next time.